That's not good. Let's do it. I do prefer the sausage though, because all I ever eat is sausage. Give me that fatty meat. Sounds good. Once you have the sausage, you just don't go back. I can always butter my own biscuit. We're starting off with McDonald's. We got 2 of every McGriddle. Got the classic egg McMuffin. I've never had a regular egg McMuffin, so we're doing one of those. I got 2 of each McGriddle because I got a lot of buy one, get one free sandwiches. So I got sausage, got the bacon, and got the steak. I've only ever really had the sausage before because all I ever eat is sausage. Got a couple sausage burritos, and you gotta get the hash browns. The hash browns are what make McDonald's breakfast. I decided to splurge and let myself drink 300 calories, a caramel coffee. But I'm excited to try this. I haven't had big breakfast or hotcakes from McDonald's since I was a child, and I'm about to have a super enjoyable time. So let's do it. Always gotta start with the hash brown while they're fresh. I think I'm gonna get into the egg McMuffin, which I don't think I've ever had the standard egg McMuffin. For 300 calories, this really ain't bad. I do prefer the sausage though. Give me that fatty meat. Now see, some people, they'll put the hash brown in them, but I feel like that takes away from what we got, you know? Normally, the hash browns are like perfect, so it's like I don't want to ruin the hash brown or the perfect McGriddle by combining them. I want to enjoy them both for what they are. So this is my first time trying the bacon McGriddle. That's not good. Well, I don't know what the hell's happening. All right. So this is their sausage burrito, and this is on their McValue, so you can get an extra one for $1. Now what's great about these is they're only 300 calories, so I can get my sausage fix for 300 calories instead of 500 from the McMuffin. I got some of the picante sauce. Try to not make a mess here. It's not bad with the sauce, but I like enjoying my sausage and not watering down the sausage flavor. But that sauce is all right. I guess I'm gonna do it. I'll give it the go. We got the McGriddle with the bacon, the cheese, the egg, and the hash brown. I feel like you just lose the flavor of the hash brown. It's like, it's just not worth it. I also don't think the bacon is better than the sausage. Not by a long shot. But the McGriddle pancake buns are just like, yeah, it's just like, I don't know. The hash brown just doesn't do itself justice when it's in something. Now I want to try the biscuit, because I don't think I've ever had a McDonald's biscuit. Some jelly biscuit. Huh, that's actually not bad. The biscuit's light, it's fluffy. It's not as buttery as I would like, but that's fine. I can always butter my own biscuit. I might have to try more biscuit. I'm actually pleasantly surprised at how good that biscuit was. This one just had that crunch. It really is the hash browns. The hash browns are the thing that just like are almost irreplaceable. It's very rare you find a hash brown that's made like a McDonald's hash brown. The sausage isn't super easy to find, but it's out there. I've had sausage that's similar. So we're gonna do the pancake taco. We ain't gonna screw around here. We're gonna get the pancake taco going. Oh yeah. I was debating on just kind of making like an omelet type thing, but I'm not gonna lie, the McDonald's egg just sitting there did not look like I wanted to make an omelet out of it. So we're making the pancake taco. Now that's worth doing. There's something about maple on sausage that just is a wonderful combo. I don't know what it is, but maple and sausage can go together. It's just a thing. Now that was wonderful. Now I remember being a kid, I thought that there was like, you got a block of butter with it too. I guess I'll do without the butter, but I swore there was like a little butter and it had a blue top and it had an M on it. Like the butter had an M on, when you opened it, there was an M on the butter. I guess that's not a thing anymore when you get the hotcakes. All right, I do want to try these hotcakes just by themselves as hotcakes, because these are something I haven't had since I was like a child, like single digits child. You know what? Not half bad. The syrup is pretty good. The pancakes aren't overly fluffy, but they are fluffy pancakes, which is like actually really nice. Like there have been many pancakes that like I've choked on because they've been just it's too fluffy, bro. These pancakes are like good. They're fluffy, but they're not so fluffy that they choke you. The pancake and the syrup taste good. I mean, it is pretty close to like a perfect pancake, to be honest. That was awesome. Big breakfast, definitely worth it. All right, let's hit up some of this steak. Now I had the steak before. I wasn't extra impressed. Not to say it was bad, but it was another situation where it's good, but it's no sausage. Like the McDonald's sausage is just like, that's what I'm here for. The sausage and those hash browns, like that's my basic McDonald's breakfast, is some sausage McGriddles or McMuffins and some hash browns. That's it, that's all I need. It's all right, the steak is good. It's better than Salisbury steak, kinda, but like it kind of feels like it's in that Salisbury steak area. It's not bad, but I get sausage. Kind of like a cross between like a Salisbury steak and the McDonald's burger. There's just like a middle ground in there, and that's what this tastes like. You know what? I think the best way to increase the steak enjoyability, maybe the steak was the one to be adding the hash brown to. I messed up. I'm gonna have to rectify that by adding a sausage burrito to it. All right, so now we got sausage burrito. Sausage burrito, steak, McGriddle. Let's do it. A little bit of picante sauce. Well, I did not mean for that much to come out. I will. It's kind of weird how the spice and the pancake McGriddle breads actually work together pretty well. That actually ain't bad. I'm actually delightfully surprised and amused that this is actually a workable combo. My favorite sandwich, saved till the end, so I can just sit and enjoy the sausage McGriddle. This is McDonald's breakfast. You just can't beat it. Last one, the McDonald's sausage McGriddle. So that was a McDonald's breakfast. It came out to 6,160 calories, I think. Got to try all the McGriddles. Got to try Egg McMuffin for the first time ever, which, yeah, it's long overdue, but once you have the sausage, you just don't go back. That was about as much food as I feel comfortable probably eating right now with my stomach issues, which was kind of unfortunate, but you know, it's still a decent amount of food. 6,000 calories is not a joking amount. That was a delightful McDonald's breakfast. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad basically half of it was free. That's always nice too. We got a big deal meal coming up. Not sure how that's gonna go. I will catch you for meal number 2. We're 6,000 calories in, and after meal 2, if I can eat it, we'll be 16,000 calories in. What in the world will I eat next? Raspberry cheesecake, vanilla crumb cake featuring golden Oreo, chocolate cookies and cream cookie, peanut butter cup featuring Reese's cookie, semi-sweet chocolate chunk, confetti cookie. This week's cookies is the Dulce De Leche cookie, strawberry ice cream bar cookie, birthday cake featuring Oreo, the Brookie cookie, the milk chocolate chip, the butter cake, and this week I got the carrot cake. Today, big Crumbl day. We got last week's cookies. We got this week's cookies. I'm gonna eat all the cookies. I'm gonna try and give it honest as rating as possible, but you gotta understand, after a lot of sweets, things taste a little bit different. I'm ready to eat cookies. Let's get started. Time to eat. Is the birthday cake cookie featuring Oreo. Oh my God. I just do not know how to preserve the icing. This cookie is 9.4. It basically just tastes like a really, really great version of an Oreo. The Oreo cookie is very similar to an Oreo cookie, and the cream is similar to an Oreo cream. Dude, Crumbl day is my favorite day every time. This one is vanilla crumb. No way. Dude, this is a 9.6. This one's even better than the chocolate one. I don't know how. The golden cookie is perfect, and the icing is a little bit of cream cheese, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's probably why it's a little bit better than the other one. I love cream cheese. It's a rough day for keeping cookies together. I'm doing an okay job. Delicious. Their Oreo collaborations are always so good. We just had butter cake. I guess I'll take a bite before I start complaining about seeing it again, huh? The whipped topping is so light and refreshing. The butter cake is stiff on the outside, but soft on the inside. It's not quite fluffy, but it's soft on the inside. It tastes great, even for somebody who doesn't normally like cakey items like this. For me, it's all about the topping. All right, I can't wait anymore. I gotta try the Dulce De Leche. This is the kind of thing I go to Crumbl for. I hope it's good. And since it's cold, I get to do my favorite part. I love doing that when it works. It reminds me of like a churro with like a thick caramel on top. Now I love a chilled cookie, and this is a chilled base. The topping is wonderful. I feel like this is a good one for it's too sweet kind of people, because like it doesn't feel like it's too sweet to me, but I'm really bad at telling that because I don't think anything is too sweet. This one is the chocolate cookies and cream cookie. But not Oreo. Man, always dropping it. I think it's pretty good. I'll give it an 8.8. This is better than the wafer portion of an Oreo. Like, this is what Oreo wishes it was. I'm not getting a whole lot of the white chocolate chips that I believe are in there to represent the cream. It really does pass the vibe check of the Oreo chocolate portion of the cookie. But like, I just don't think that this is better than like the Oreo birthday cake cookie that I just had. Like those types of things with the frosting are just way better. Delicious, but there are better. Peanut butter cookie featuring Reese's. I cannot pick it up, so I got the spoon. But that is a nice, warm, gooey peanut butter cookie. Time to eat it. I'm giving this an 8.7. I see where people are coming from saying too much peanut butter. I don't think there's too much peanut butter. What I think is it could use a little bit more chocolate. The chocolate drizzle isn't enough to create the correct chocolate to peanut butter ratio to match Reese's. I don't think it's a too much peanut butter problem. It's just a lack of chocolate to balance with the peanut butter problem. I love Reese's. Dude, this is why I can't quit Crumbl. They just make cookies so nice. I mean, this one needs improvement and it's still so good. Milk and cookies is a great combo. Milk and peanut butter is an absolute must combo. Milk and peanut butter cookies, it's God mode. This one just really is looking like a winner. This one is the strawberry ice cream bar cookie. And yeah, that's kind of what I figured would happen. Let's see. Looks like we got some strawberry in the middle. This 100% nails that strawberry ice cream bar, except it makes it better. 9.8. I think this is a really good cookie. It's outside of my preference level and still comes through good. I don't think it's too sweet where it'll make people say it's too sweet. I think the strawberry, it comes through nice. And you know what? The strawberry ice cream bar that this is modeled after, they kind of aren't very good. So this being good gives it extra points. This one is a must try. I don't want to be picky, but I think that's how every single one should be topped. Every single one needs to be topped like this. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm high on sugar. The Brookie Cookie. I guess we can't separate them. That would be wrong. The brownie part of the cookie does in fact taste like a brownie. Last time it tasted like a chocolate cookie and I was a little disappointed. I still think it's around an 8.5 cookie. I don't know, I just feel like it's a boring cookie. I tried both halves of that, and it's like both the brownie and the chocolate chip didn't feel like it came up to par with their other brownies and chocolate chip cookies. It's a half-baked scheme. But yeah, I would much rather have either of these like chocolate chip cookies over the Brookie, and that's why it's in the 8.5, because it's made well, but it's not better than the chocolate chip cookie. Like, it can only get so many points, you know? We got Confetti Cookie. In the end, it just could be a standard sugar cookie. Just a standard sugar cookie. 8.3. It's good for what it is. This isn't why I go to Crumbl. These are the reasons why it's like, why should I go back to Crumbl? The plainest of Jane. I think I'm gonna go for the carrot cake. I think it's time. At this point, I know what I'm expecting. This week, it looks like it's built pretty nicely. The icing goes all the way to the edges this week. This should be pretty good. I'm liking it. Most of it has the best ratios of the 3 cakes that I've gotten. I'm gonna continue before I start making judgments. This one has a decent ratio of icing to cake. The problem is it's gone back to tasting mostly like a carrot, which I find interesting, but I wouldn't say it's cool. I enjoy it when it was more on the spice cake side than the I'm just eating a carrot side. This is raspberry cheesecake. In general, raspberry is one of my favorite fruits to be on things. Now, I think Crumbl makes a good cheesecake. I don't think a tiny cheesecake this size is worth it. So I could just get a whole cheesecake. I feel like a whole cheesecake is at least 10 times bigger than this. I just don't think it's value efficient at all. Luckily, they make a good cheesecake, so I'm not that mad that I have one, but I would never get more than one. I'm giving the guy a 9.1. It's a cheesecake, so it's already top tier. No matter who makes it, I've never had a bad cheesecake. It's exactly what you'd expect from a cheesecake from basically anywhere. I'm doing milk first. Nice. Chocolate chip cookie is always a solid cookie. A 9.1. One left. It's my favorite of the 2 chocolate chip cookies. I think the salt adds a little more to it. Last time I tried to do 12 cookies, I did not finish strong, but that was like the second thing I ever really did when I started doing eating. I don't think anybody's even watching at this point. I can do whatever I want. Fruit punch! See, nobody's gonna see it anyway. The salt gives it a better dynamic. The milk chocolate cookie, while still being in the 9 range of cookies, it does sit a little flat compared to this. You know, I cut the AC and turned off the power to half of the house so that I could have a nice, quiet experience to the table. Clearly, no matter how perfect I try and get these to be, it just never works out. So, sorry, nothing's ever gonna be perfect. Thanks for joining me on another food adventure, Grimmy Eat World. Last bite. That was 10,000 calories of Crumbl cookie. So just over 10,000 calories there, 6,000 from this morning. We're at 16,000, currently 3:30. I will see you on meal number 3. I definitely feel like I need a nap. I appreciate everybody who watches these. Any love or hate that you can give, certainly send it my way. What in the world will I eat next? We are back. For the last 10 minutes of today, we are going to get 20,000 calories in for this cheat day. We got the 3 new Ben & Jerry's Sundae, and my favorite, the Rice Krispy vanilla cream eggs that I'm going to finish up. I'm going to start with one of these because I do love these eggs. Yeah, we can get a real close-up now. Huh. Oh my God. This is wonderful. The new Choco-latta Cheesecake. Ben & Jerry's, 1,000 calories. Look at that. Let's dig in, huh? Ben & Jerry's is always a worthwhile 1,000 calories. Oh man. Fantastic, dude. Ice cream at the end of a cheat day always just makes it for me. Now the best way to eat Ben & Jerry's, right from the grocery store, when it's just like melty enough that it's just almost like soft serve. I'll say Ben & Jerry's, do it again on these Sundays. Could never make me hate Ben & Jerry's ever. This is a wonderful final snack. Oh man. Dulce De-lish. So we got Dulce De Leche. Another 1,000 calories. Sounds good. Top looks very similar. Ooh. Another W in Ben & Jerry's book. When I get these final snack ice creams on these crazy cheat days, I often find myself getting like a plain vanilla because I'm always looking for something like light and refreshing because I've just had so much heavy stuff. These actually being heavier, on the heavier side, like decadent. It's not hitting the spot like Ben & Jerry's normally would, just because I am ready for like light, crisp, refreshing, which is usually the opposite of my taste. But everything that I love, my body hates when it comes to eating a lot. All right. These eggs are just so good. I'm glad I found this pack of them after Easter. All right, cookie Vermont-ster. Another 1,000 calories. So this one looks a little bit different. This one had a super thick layer of whipped topping, if you can see. I'd say for me, these 3 ice creams, I mean, basically all of Ben & Jerry's, they're basically all in the 9s. I don't think I've had a Ben & Jerry's ice cream that is not in the 9. As far as pints go, 9.1, 9.6, 9.3. This is putting me into the 20,000 calories for the day. I may be a bit flavored desensitized at this point because like I'm definitely not tasting the things that should be delighting me about this. I think my body's just ready to be done eating, even though I'm certainly ready to enjoy ice cream. All right. That was the new Ben & Jerry's Sundae ice creams. They were all good. If you're a Ben & Jerry's fan, definitely not gonna disappoint. We hit 20,000 for today. I feel a little bit better since last week. I don't know what happened last week. That kind of bummed me out, but this week I did a lot of good stuff. We had the Crumbl go well. I was actually a little bit worried about that one, but that one was a lot easier than I thought it would be. We ended up doing this a little bit later, hitting the 20K. Easier than I thought it would be after what happened last week. I think at this point, I have no plans for any more cheat days, so I'm just gonna start flying by the seat of my pants. Gonna be cleaning cabinets and finding good deals because food is expensive now. Thanks for joining me for an adventure. I hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good week. I'll see you for the next cheat day. What in the world will I eat next? Do 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 do.